Hello, Identity 5 gamers. Today we are going to be watching some old COA matches. Since COA regionals are right around the corner, I think it starts in March, late February. I actually don't remember. It's around the corner. That's basically what I'm saying. We're gonna take a look at some of the old COA matches, and I'm talking like old stuff, like COA 2 and 3. I tried to find footage from COA 1. It literally just doesn't exist. So if anybody knows like how I can find COA 1 footage, that would be great, because I just like searched for like a whole half hour, couldn't find anything on COA 1, so that really sucks. But a few things before we get into it. Apparently on the Chinese server there was a single rank session where solo rank was disabled for people, so we got 10 whole rank treasures and 5 ranking protection cards, which is pretty interesting because Invisible Mary only gave us 5 rank treasures in like clues, so yeah, it's kind of crazy that they did that much. We also did get a gift here from Kamina, also known as KminDawn. They gifted me the thief costume, 6 pence here. A freaking thief. I mean, I guess we have to play thief sometime soon. Maybe you know, I am planning on doing a stream where I do like some rolls of a spinning wheel, since all the characters are free, so maybe I'll have to play thief sometime then. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some funny thief gaming, I guess, at that time. But yeah, once again, big thanks to Kamina for gifting me thief. Let's pull all these rank treasures that we have before we get into it. Might as well do the 10 pull here. Looks like we're not gonna get anything super special here. Yeah, that's mostly just straight garbage, except for the rank portrait frame. Not really too good, unfortunately. But we have a few more right here from Alicorn rank treasures, which also we're not getting anything from, which is also sad. Although this one we get 200 from, I believe. Yeah, we get 200 fragments from that. And we have one little bonus pull here, which is going to be also garbage. Maybe we'll get a B tier or something. Nope, just freaking nightmare. I see. Unfortunate. But yeah, with all that said, let's take a look at the matches now. Here we go. We're on to the first match here. Map is Moonlit River Park. We have a Mercenary, Mechanic, Priestess, and Seer picks from the Survivor side, which are all still pretty good characters to this day. Mercenary and Seer especially. Priestess has fallen off ever so slightly, but is still quite good. And Mechanic is debated on whether she's good or not. At the moment, though, I think she's quite good. And they're going to be going up against a Soul Weaver here. So if you guys are new to Identity 5, the game is a lot more balanced than it is in the past. Right now, a lot of people consider the game to be somewhat hunter favored due to the top 4 hunters, that of course being Opera Singer, Hullabaloo, Goatman, and Ivy at the current time this video is releasing. Those 4 hunters are very, very, very strong right now and have very high win potential against survivors, and they're all round 1 viable, so they're all in tournaments. It is a hunter-sided meta. As for ranks, I think also people consider it to be more hunter-sided right now. But it's cool to see cosplay still here back in the day. But back in COA 2, it was survivor-sided out the wazoo, bro. It was insanely survivor-sided because hunters had no trump card. There was no trump card, so you have 1 trait to pick. You have blink or teleport, and that's basically it. You can have excitement too, but just look. So Priestess, I guess, already has some. Nope, actually, she has no portals. That's interesting. No, she already used portals. Okay. So yeah, hunters, I believe they cannot go through portals at this time. That's why you see how the Soul Weaver broke that portal. Yeah, it's because she can't go through it. In the past, hunters could not go through the portals. If you take a look at the Mercenary, he actually has 5 elbow pads, so that's pretty cool. And look, they're already doing like the rotation. So rotation was already a thing at this point. This is the 2nd year of the game, of course, because it's COA 2. So people are already just kind of hard rotating here. And Soul Weaver, she just can't catch up. She simply cannot catch up. And Seer's Owl, the fun fact is Seer's Owl lasts about 8 seconds right now. If you use the Owl, it'll last about 8 seconds. That is not the case in the past. It lasted for 15 seconds, I believe. It was very, very long. And also, I think it charged up a little faster. And I think while you had the Owl out, you could keep charging up Owl, which was even stupider. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, so Mechanic is always joked about to be like kind of bad or like kind of inconsistent, right? But back in the day, Mechanic was insanely broken because it was basically a 5v1 at that point. And with how survivor-sided this game was, it was insanely, insanely difficult because Mechanic's robot was more durable. It decoded faster. Mech decoded faster. She gave a Omni buff to her team. The animations look so jank. It's the same thing, but like the angle of the camera doesn't change. But here we can see the Soul Weaver finally caught up to the Mechanic, but look at that. See her quite late on that Owl, but see how fast and see how many webs it took her just to catch up, and she doesn't even get on the coaster. So now she has to take the coaster take the webs all the way over here, and Mechanic's gonna be able to get away. So there is no more owl. The seer definitely messed up there, not timing that owl correctly. But yeah, it's just so crazy how many resources the survivors had, and they were still bad at decoding. Like, for some reason, I guess there was after images in previous portals. I actually didn't know about that. But it was crazy, dude. Has to break that portal again because Priestess Port is just too broken. Like, look how much distance they have right now, all because of the portals and that the hunter can't go through them. It was just so imbalanced back in the day. But yeah, the Cypher Rush was also really bad. See how they're still at 4 Cyphers? If this was a modern day game, the Cyphers would actually be down to like 2 or 1. They just would. Like, I don't know what it was, but the Cyphers just feel like they moved slower back in the day. So now, unfortunately, for GodJ here, which I believe is still a player nowadays, they do not have a target here. They do spot out the Seer, though. Oh, wait, she went around. Wait, did you see that? I guess Moonlit had not much of a fence there. Gets the spit off there. We can't really see how close the Seer is to another owl, nor can we see the Violet of Webs. And nor can we see the Cypher progress without looking down in the bottom left here, so... a little unfortunate. Ooh, gets the trade off though, so she finally gets it down. And we don't really have a timer on this game, unfortunately, but that's accelerated decoding, and that's about 3.5 minutes in. I believe that's like where accelerated decoding comes in. So, or is it? I think it's 3. Is it 3 minutes and 25 seconds? I forget. It's like it's past 3 minutes basically. So 3 minutes for your first down, and the ciphers are kind of bad. So the mercenaries here, once again, has 5 elbow pads to work with because that was fair and balanced. And he uses 1 to pretty much do nothing. It's just kind of so funny how, like, these guys are, like, at the best of their game. Back in COA II, he uses an elbow pad to prevent a double down, which is good. That is the biggest scam I think I've ever seen. That's insane. Okay. You can't break the long portal? Oh my gosh, you couldn't break the long portal while it was being set up. Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. Okay, there's a little bit of lag right there. Seer did not get hit by that web shot. I guess he did. Wait, what? Did web shot not do damage in the past? No, but that's what killed him, right? I'm confused. Okay. Well, he gets his vault off. Oh, I should mention as well, for those of you who are newer players, Flywheel also did not exist at this point. In the past, only broken windows existed. Okay, I guess they just pop right there. So, yeah, 4-person endgame. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of these 4-person endgames, by the way. It was very, very rare for hunters to win back in the day. It was extremely rare. We see Mercenary on one gate and likely Priestess or Mechanic or the bot on another. Seer is trying to kite this out here. It doesn't even have an owl. That's crazy. Look at how long the missed swing attack is as well. Like, hunters just had it so rough back in the day, dude. Hunters have so many more tools, but back in the day, I don't know how they ever won. It was just Survivor sided the meta, dude. She can TP here, but she risks somebody rescuing the Seer because he's not even dead on chair. So she just sets up a couple of webs here, and they likely are just gonna take their out. I mean, I guess they're gate waiting. I don't know why they would be gate waiting. Gate waiting in a tournament is kind of crazy. I guess they're just waiting in case she TPs. Yeah, maybe that's why. I guess maybe that was why. It's like just in case she TPs, they could maybe do something if she got greedy. Maybe that's why. Well, yeah, as you can see, Violetta literally couldn't do anything to that. Next match, we're gonna have Soul Weaver ban because it's hospital, so it's round 2. We have Mechanic, Mercenary, Priestess, again, super broken once again, and then a Perfumer. Perfumer is very good, but yeah, as you can see, Ripper's being picked in round 2. So things were very, very different back in the day. Ripper was good. He was a good character, which is crazy to think about because now he's pretty garbage. But as you can see, they are going to be rocking the Evil Eye Host, which is the COA II Ripper skin, and using the Foggy Blade to instantly down the bot, which was pretty good. I mean, that was honestly just a bad play from the Mechanic, leaving her bot out just completely in the open, ready for the Ripper to just take out. Yeah, that was just kind of bad. I don't know why they did that. So he's trying to check around this area, doesn't find anybody. He's having a hard time finding somebody at the moment. Obviously, you don't want to chase a mercenary because that would just be a death sentence. This is back in the day when mercenary also had 15 seconds of delay as opposed to 8 seconds of delay on that little, what is it called? Steel will or whatever the heck it's called. So Ripper has the fog ready once again, and that is the mechanic, I believe. That's not the bot, right? And if you notice something interesting here, there are 2 pallets upstairs in hospital. Mech does take the hit right there, but she made it a regular hit, so it was not a fog hit. And Ripper is gonna opt to have Blink instead of teleport here. And look at the Priestess portal setup. He breaks this Priestess portal, and he's gonna have to exit out. Oh, he blinks past this window here, and the mechanic does indeed go down. So that's actually a relatively quick down, all things considered. But as you can see here, the routes are just absolute garbage from these players. Despite having an extremely survivor-sided hospital map, this is just very, very poor. Now, what's really good for this Ripper is he actually has completely got rid of the bot. And you know, the animations are also slow back in the day. He got rid of the bot. He shared on a cipher that the bot was decoding, so they're gonna have to start up a new one unless the mechanic dies away from this one. So that was actually pretty well played. So you can see that like the game sense is definitely there. Like people know how to rotate, people know how to chair on ciphers. That's definitely a thing. But in terms of like optimizing routes and whatnot, and okay, how does that miss? Okay, yeah, see, like, yeah, that's gonna be a double down. I guess that's what I mean. Like, you just can't do anything. Let's see here. He's trying to break the portal, but he can't break the portal. Again, Priestess was so broken by the day you can't even break the portal. So he's gonna be able to get the mechanic down, but Ripper has no TP, and it takes forever to break things. And they're probably gonna be able to heal the mechanic before he can even get to her. So it looks like the Ripper is doing pretty good right now, right? It looks like he's doing pretty good. I'm kind of curious to see if he's gonna be able to maybe capitalize off of this momentum and maybe make it a draw. Because I already know, bro. I already know it's about to just be... Okay, but why would you do that? But why would you do that? Why would you freaking slow vault that slow? I don't understand. Oh, boy. It's really crazy, because I believe Persway made a really interesting point. How, like, he was one of the best survivors back, like, in, you know, COA II-ish times or whatever, right? And when he returned, started making content again for Identity 5, he brought up a really interesting point, and that was that we're playing chess right now, whereas in the past they were playing checkers. And it's basically just like a sentiment to how complex the game has gotten. Look at the body block play though here. This is very good. Body block play from the Priestess. He's gonna use a Foggy Blade, and then that's it actually. Okay. And she's gonna go through the portal that she has set up here to get a free escape. Very nice. Well played from the Priestess. Using her broken abilities. And Ripper is still gonna try and pursue and find that mechanic because she is indeed dead on chair. But is absolutely struggling to find her, so it's just so weird to see games last this long. And look at them, they're playing with like 40 ping as well. They're not playing with like 10 MS like they do nowadays. So it looks like he's gonna take the Priestess here instead. They really need to heal up their Mercenary. The Mercenary does indeed finally heal. Although they're incredibly far behind on Cypher progress. If you look at their Cyphers, only Mid has progress, and Triple Pallet does as well. They finished Ruins and Shack, but that's it. They're actually kind of struggling against this Ripper. The Perfumer does actually get the perfume off, but it... was that Doomshock? Was that Doomshock? Wait, what? She got TS, but like she didn't vault anything. Was that Doomshock? That had to be Doomshock. Oh my gosh, that had to be Doomshock, right? I'm pretty sure that was Doomshock. Wait, when did they get rid of Doomshock? Okay, unless she vaulted something that I just didn't see, which I'm pretty sure she didn't do. Wow, look at the fact that Ripper has to waste his Foggy Blade just to break the Priestess portal in the past. Oh my gosh. And this Mercenary has literally been sitting on the ground the entire time. This is so bizarre. The fact that the Ripper is actually winning this is crazy. These survivors are just playing so bad. I can't lie. They're playing so bad. But it's like, we can only say that because nowadays, this is like just what playing bad looks like, you know? This is just what bad gameplay looks like nowadays. Because like everything has been figured out so much more. Like this is like the pioneer era, right? Where people are still trying to figure out what the best solutions to play the game are. But everything's been so hyper optimized over the years. To the point where now, like, look at how everybody has Tide Turner as well. That's so funny. So that they must all have like Pallet Vault and Tide Turner. By the way, you used to be able to bring oh, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. You can't do that. Oh my gosh, dude, there's so many things. There's so many things to talk about. Oh my gosh. The game really has changed over all this time. And then they just do the same Priestess Long Portal trick. And then you can't that's so dumb. That's actually so stupid. They just keep doing that same trick. And they just keep healing over and over and over again. They have 2 people here healing, so it's gonna go even faster. Bro. And the Ripper is so slow, and he's lost. He's completely lost. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so bizarre to watch because like gameplay just does not look like this nowadays. It's so different. Perfumer still has trying to do the perfume trick in 2-story. He drops down once it's over. So now they have 2 survivors dead on chair, the mechanic and the perfumer. And he's hot on the perfumer's trail right now. So the perfumer is likely just gonna go down right here. And there's no more long portal tricks. He does get a good foggy blade off actually. Very good foggy. And they have 1 cipher remaining, but they haven't started. They finished mid, they finished triple pallet, but the last 3 ciphers don't have any progress. It is insane to me how terrible the cipher rush is. Like, I really would love to see hunters, like top hunters and survivors nowadays, go back to this old game and just like see how broken it was. Okay, bro, come on now. Come on now, Mercenary. Just like, oh my gosh. This is finals, by the way. Not like finals championships, but like this is during the finals. This is like day 1 of finals of COA 2. And the gameplay is like so bad. It's so crazy, dude. It's only bad by nowadays standards. I'm sure back in the day this was considered very good. I mean, potentially I wasn't really around for it. She didn't even get the lineup. That's funny. Like they're making like thousands, like both sides are making like lots of mistakes. Dude, she had like pallets and windows to work with and she just didn't even run toward the pallets or windows. That's so weird, dude. That is actually so weird. Okay, well, the game's basically over. The Ripper actually won. This must be a very rare case where a hunter actually is gonna win. Which is crazy. Oh my gosh, everything just feels slower. Like everybody looks like they run slower. Ripper messes up his blink. Like he just blinked for nothing. Okay, see, why didn't the priestess just go to that pallet? Okay, well, you get the priestess down and the mech is still living, but it really doesn't matter. It's also crazy that Ripper's Foggy Blade is still 20-second cooldown. They haven't buffed his Fog Blade cooldown at all. Like they still think it's balanced in this meta. Like if it was good, quote unquote, back here, he can't do anything. There's 2 portals, he can't do anything. He has to break them. He has to, he's like, I don't want to waste my Foggy Blade, bro. Oh, that is funny. That's so funny. They just really never adjusted his character, huh? They just really never did. And Mercenary's gonna bleed out, so Mechanic is just gonna try to wait for Merc to bleed out, and she can get the dungeon. The Ripper just has to try to find her. This is such a weird experience, dude. And she's just gonna go back and forth between the portal, back and forth between the portal. He tries to get a Foggy Blade, but Mechanic dodges it. Has to wait a few more seconds for Mercenary to explode. I think she makes it. I think she makes it. Yeah, she makes it. Unless he gets Doom Shock. Nah, he gave up. He knows. He knows. He knows. Dang, that was, oh my gosh, that was like a 10-minute Ripper game on Hospital. Oh my gosh. IDV in the past was so freaking slow, dude. Oh my gosh, it was so slow. All right, I don't even know what's going on here, but That's pretty funny. I'm gonna look at White Guard go, bro. Look at him go. Wait, hold on. They're kind of... Wait a minute. Ooh. Yo, wait, I like it. This is kind of cool, actually. I didn't know they did performances back in COA II as well. Yo, Chang thinks he's bought Tracy. What's going on right now? All right, next match, we're going to be looking at a round 3 here. Man, look at that. Back when Survivor and Hunter bans were equal. That's crazy. So they're going to be picking Geisha here, which is interesting. I don't feel like I recognize that Geisha sprite. We have a Magician, Mercenary, Mechanic, and Doctor pick. Doctor is definitely a weird one, but I guess they didn't have a lot of tools to work with back in the day. I don't know. I was kind of under the assumption that Doctor has always been garbage, but whatever. So another fun thing back in the day, as you can see right now, if you take a look down at the Geisha in the bottom right, there's no butterflies. She doesn't have butterflies. In the past, Geisha did not have butterflies. Also, Magician only had 2 wands apparently, which is weird. They really said, let's give Magician 2 wands and no elbow pads. That's crazy. So obviously they are going to be trying to chase out the Mechanic here first. They got out the bot and now they're going to drop the bot again. So Mechanic, are you going to just let the bot die or are we going to... Okay, well, I guess we're going to just do that. So now she can dash the Mechanic because the Mechanic is being stupid and just letting herself getting hit, which again, oh my gosh, look at that vaulting speed. That's so bad. But yeah, so how Geisha used to work in the past was whenever you pick up a butterfly from Geisha, she is able to dash to you, right? Wow, she was still Glitch Lord Geisha. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, so you know how when you pick up a butterfly from Geisha, she can like dash to you, specifically to you, and then you can also look back at her to cancel the dash? Yeah, that was basically Geisha's main kit. That was all she had in the past. She did not have the butterflies to dash like wherever she felt like. She completely had to dash to a person, like as you can see right there. And if they didn't click the button to cancel her dash, it was just cooked. So I don't know what this mercenary thinks he's doing, spamming his elbow pad. Like they really are like, yeah, let's give him 5 elbow pads because they just don't know how to use them. Oh my gosh, they were so bad in the past, dude. They used to be so bad. I mean, the tight cutting here is actually like pretty... That was like some pretty good tight cutting right there, actually. That was pretty decent. But no crazy palette stuns or anything like that. So this Geisha's actually performing pretty well here in this round 3 situation. And their ciphers, they do have 2 ciphers on. This is actually looking more on pace of like a regular game right now. The bot is decoding near back gate. They're going to double rush that cipher. Mercenary might come in for a second rescue. It looks like he might. The Doctor is decoding down over there. She finishes that cipher. The cipher is actually kind of on point this time. And Mercenary cancels the dash, it looks like there. Gets the rescue. And the Mechanic does indeed go down. No body block from the Mercenary. Honestly, it didn't even look like he tried to body block. Which is kind of funny. So Mechanic's dead on chair. And Geisha does have teleport. Still fastest teleport animation in the game. Not going to bother to break the bot because she knows nobody's going to pick it up. And once again, I really don't know why Magician only has 2 wands when Mercenary gets to have 5 elbow pads. Like, it's an objectively worse item, and he gets less of them. It was just... This game was so unbalanced, bro. It was just so unbalanced. Like, survivors were just like... They were broken, but it was just like, dang. They were just completely imbalanced. Like, I don't think Mage had any other buffs at this point. But the Geisha glitching, I mean, as you can see, it's still a thing. It is very clearly still a thing back in the day, where they would like turn their camera specifically and look at weird angles. And Mage did not look closely enough to the Geisha, so she flies on through. Honestly, dude, I feel like this version of Geisha is scarier, because it's like she has a butterfly on you constantly, which is scary. But I guess if you just constantly spam the skill check, you should be fine. It very well could just be like it looks scary, but the survivors are just bad. Because again, like they are kind of bad. They aren't really doing that good. That is somehow a hit there. Mercenary is gonna have to rescue. Oh no, Doctor's gonna rescue instead, which is fine. They do rescue before half. Can Doc get a body block here? Oh, Geisha's hitbox. Doc body block. Doc gets the body block. Okay, so she gets hit and is gonna run away and heal. While the Mercer's gonna finish up the Cypher near back A. He cancels the dash. Drops the pallet. TP is up once again. And Doc is actually not healing. She's actually prioritizing the middle Cypher, which kind of makes sense. It is the final Cypher, actually. So if Mage can last enough time, it's going to be a draw. She's actually going to TP onto the Doc here. And Doc is likely going to go down right here. Tries to juke, but she dies. Probably would have been better for her to at least heal one chip. I actually don't know if she was able to heal chips in the past. I don't know. I've been talking about things that I do know from old Identity 5, but I was not around for these days. I guess if you're new to my channel as well, I joined in season 27, which was like, that was like July of 2023. So yeah, I've only been around for like a year and a half. I have not been around since the beginning, like a lot of my friends have been. But yeah, it's crazy how much this game has evolved. Like just watching this game currently, it's crazy how much it's evolved. So the Cypher should be prime. Mercenary can now go get the rescue. For some reason, he's just out of his elbow pads, and I really don't... Oh, he picked up the bot, that's why. So he picked up the bot, but he doesn't know how to do double items trick, which is funny, because he picked up the bot for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Oh my gosh! Oh! Why is the Doc so fast? What? Did you see that? I mean, I know it's because the hit damage plus the borrowed time, but even then... Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Oh. So she had that ability but couldn't use butterflies to like... Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. That ability I feel like is just complete garbage and useless. Could you even drop down hit with that? I don't even know. Okay, well, her TP is up in 3 seconds, but she can also probably just like straight dash. Shneem, there we go. Yeah, she still had the same dash speed though. Somehow that misses. And wait, dude, just body block. Just body block. Oh, no, that's the Doc. Never mind. I thought that was the Merc for a second. She wants to win this pallet mine game. Okay, she wins the pallet mine game. Does she make it out? She's gonna TP. And wow, okay. All that work, and it's gonna be a draw. That's kind of insane. So much work that the Geisha put in, and it's a draw. Is it just me or is the exit gate moving faster too? He's really gonna go for the rescue. He's really gonna go for that. I mean, maybe he needs it. No, wait, what is he doing? He's going for dungeon. Bro, she can't teleport. Oh my gosh, these players are so dumb. Unless he's going for the rescue. Bro, you make that gate open 8,000 times in a row. And yet he's gonna wait for dungeon. Did they get points for dungeon in the past, maybe? Is that why? There's no TP. The game sense is not game sensing, bro. That's funny. He really waited for the Doc to die even though the gate was gonna be clearly open. That's so strange, dude. I don't know if that's just a lack of game sense or just like a lack of optimization or if there's dungeon points. I really don't know the incentive for doing that, but I think that's enough COA 2 for now. Okay, next matchup. This is COA 3. We're watching COA 3. This is like finals day 3. We got Bloody Queen out here. So this is back in the BQ era, back when BQ was like insanely good. So something right from the start. The game just started. See how she already has a mirror? Instantly has a mirror. So that's what was so scary about BQ at the very start of the game, was that no matter what you did, no matter where you spawned, she was going to be on top of you frame 1 because her mirror was ready instantly. And the cooldown is not as long, I think. Let's see. Okay, so at this point, you see, now they made it so hunters could go through portals. So Mercenary still does have 5 elbow pads, and the Priestess is still a menace in this mode. But there is still no trump card. Let's see, there's the mirror. Predicts that the forward will vault out that way, but he is going to take a hit right here because he couldn't vault. So going to be chasing the forward here instead, so there's not going to be any harassment situations, which is a little bit unfortunate here. I would have liked to see some harassment. But he's gonna ball all the way over here and drop the pallet. But I haven't been taking a look at the BQ mirror cooldown. I feel like it's not that good. See how he has knee jerk, by the way? Yeah, this is back before Flywheel and Broken Windows and knee jerk were a separate thing. This BQ has Hunt. Oh my gosh, she's so fast. Look at her move. He's dead. That's a TS. Dang, that's a fast down. Okay. Well, it's time to chair. Were they duo decoding that cipher? I think they were. No, they weren't. Okay. They weren't. I thought for a second they were. She's probably gonna take a second here just to break the portal. Oh. Okay, she breaks the portal here. There's the mirror. Miss. There's the hit. Okay, she really didn't even need to mirror there, honestly. Now forward has absolutely no rebound potential outside of like his quick vaulting speed. But yeah, in terms of Persona, it was really interesting in the past because rescuers used to be able to kite. So knee jerk and broken windows, you probably heard both those terms right now. Broken windows no longer exist on the Persona web. But broken windows was the final trait on the left side of the Survivor Persona web, and that allowed you to get a window speed boost from windows. Whereas knee jerk on the on the Persona web was not a final trait. I believe it was like toward the, I think it was like either up or like down, or I forget where it was. The point is, you were able to get a pallet boost while also having Tide Turner and Borrowed Time. So it's basically like you have 3 final traits nowadays. Imagine like every 40 seconds you vault a pallet, you get the knee jerk speed boost from a pallet, but no window. You have Tide Turner and you have Borrowed Time. That's what it was like in the past. Whereas nowadays, when you have knee jerk, you get the pallet and the window, but you don't get Tide Turner. So it was interesting because they allowed rescuers to actually kite for longer, which was pretty interesting. So yeah, they could not rescue. They're very, very scared of rescuing. Does get the priestess down there with the mirror and swaps on over and picks her up. Very simple. Yeah, BQ was very, very good back in the day just because of her less strict cooldown. Yeah, see the cooldown for mirror, 12 seconds. That's what it is. It's 12 seconds back then, not 15. So every 3 seconds early, you have to deal with another mirror. Like it's the difference between 12 and 15 means you probably get like what, a lot more mirrors per game, and that's really, really scary. That's very, very scary. BQ used to be an absolute menace of a hunter. We do hit there. Perfumer will actually be able to get the rescue and Perfume back in time. That's actually quite impressive. BQ does not break the portal for some reason. I don't know why she didn't break that. She's really scared of the double back trick, it seemed. That's why she didn't go through it there at first. Priestess should have one more portal. Yep, has one more portal to work with. Boop, boop. Yeah, see, this is where Priestess is not nearly as oppressive as she was in the past because hunters can now travel through. She's going to set up the mirror here, and wow, very lucky for the Priestess, dodging the first mirror but not the second part there. But yeah, it's just so weird to see BQ back in the day be this good, like bringing Hunt to get that speed boost to go so much faster when mirror wasn't active, and then when the mirror was finally active, you just can't do anything. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure when BQ first came out, like released BQ, which is like kind of how she was in this tournament. I don't know if this is like a somewhat nerfed version of her outside of her release, but this is probably what the players were thinking right now. Like the way we feel about Goatman right now is probably how people felt about BQ, where Goatman can just appear on you in seconds, show up, hit you, and there's basically very little counterplay. That's probably how people felt about this version of BQ, where she just has a mirror right from the start, and the 12-second cooldown makes it so she's just completely oppressive with how strong mirror is. Because mirror is technically one of the only abilities in the game that is just kind of not really kiteable. Like, it just goes through everything. Like, there is a lot of strategy to do so, but there's no like correct way. A lot of it is just jukes, mind games, utilizing 2-story areas, flywheels, or like utilizing an item that you have. But if you're just a simple raw kiter with knee jerk, you can't really do anything about BQ mirror, especially if it's a really good BQ that mirror's like right on top of you. So that's a thing. And it looks like there's only going to be 2 survivors remaining. We don't know exactly how close they are to getting these ciphers done. But she's really trying to push the mercenary off that cipher right there. He's going to elbow pad into absolute Narnia nothingness. But has to pressure down this perfumer here first. Good diligence not using the perfume. And Madame Coral, let's see. Drops the pallet. She's scared of vaulting. Okay, good bait of the perfume. Oh, there's that little thing that you can drop down there. That's interesting. Okay, she is gonna go back. There's no more perfumes. And you're gonna have to vault that. You're gonna have to vault it. You're gonna have to take the coaster too. The coaster's like your only option here. And Bloody Queen gets on. Oh my gosh. Wait, mirrors, the mirror on the coaster. There it is. I was wondering if we'd see that thing again. Oh, what a strange juke that actually kind of worked out. Mercenary does not quite have the cipher ready, so Perfumer is kiting for her absolute life right here. Goes back. One mirror should allow. Just use mirror, bro. What? Just use mirror? Just hit her. Can he pop it in time? He does pop it. If she used mirror, she probably would have got that. She just didn't use it. Mirror's right on top of the Perfumer, and down she goes. Okay. So if VQ plays this smart, she can 4K. We're gonna swap. We're gonna pick up the Perfumer. We're not gonna slug, it seems. We're gonna probably just keep an eye out for the Mercenary and then just TP it right on top of him. Or he'll hide out near the dungeon. But yeah, just in 1 year, I can already tell that the gameplay has massively improved. The game sense is much better. I mean, Mercenary has no more elbow pads, so I feel like a lot of the mechanical skill isn't really there. Oh, by the way, she has mirrors, so you can't do anything, by the way. You swap, and then he has no elbow pads, and he's dead. You can literally just wait out his thing. Yep, he literally vaulted into her. So like, a lot of the decision-making has gotten better, but I feel like the mechanical skill... I guess just like, I guess maybe even some decision-making too. I feel like just like average across, on everything across the board, it was just not nearly as good as it is today, you know? But, I mean, that was much better than COA II, that's for sure. That looked much faster. And like even like having Bloody Queen was just really tough back then. All right, so this is gonna be a bit more of an interesting match here. So we have SHS versus Adam. This is a different set. It's gonna be Cowboy Mercenary Mind's Eye Explorer versus DX. This is the DX that we know and love from FBXCQ nowadays. This is DX with Team AT, which I don't really remember. There's actually an AT on NAEU, but Adam I don't think is a thing anymore. But he's gonna be playing Lizard here. Lizard in round 3, I believe, in COA 3. Now this is a bit more of a surprise or off meta pick because I don't think Lizard was that dominant or good back in the day. But maybe we'll have to see. I do know that DX is a little partial to Lizard, which is a bit interesting because he played Lizard a few times, I think in COA 7, or was it IVL? I think it was IVL Summer, not COA. Yeah, I think it was IVL Summer. And he got cooked. He got cooked. Like he was really trying to make use of the Lizard buff, I think. Maybe it was COA, I don't remember. It was one of the two. But he got cooked. He got absolutely cooked. So he's gonna be rocking this very cool limited skin. But this is Peeper Lizard. This is also Lizard before his big buff that I know of. I don't know of what buffs he had or nerfs that he had maybe back in the day, but the big buff that he got like a year ago was the one where he can now infinite jump at full pres, where in the past he could only jump 3 times, which was kind of bad. But he's gonna be trying to find out this Mind's Eye here in hospital. So Peeper's in hospital. I mean, that's pretty standard stuff here. And it's very rare that we see Mind's Eye nowadays. Obviously, complete garbage survivor. Like, she just can't do anything, especially in tournaments. The only map she is viable on is this one right here. And as you can see, as opposed to a lot of PC Lizards and maybe even just Lizard nowadays, DX, when he jumps, he's not even looking down. He just, like... Okay, I guess he can see a little bit below him, but he's not really looking down to, like, Mind Game. Whereas all the Lizards nowadays can see, like, directly below them. I don't know if that's just a mobile thing, because I know Lizard is a lot harder to play on mobile than he is PC. PC is probably one of the most, if not the most, ways to buff a Lizard. Cowboy tries to lasso for the Mind's Eye, but instead lassos a pallet and takes a free hit instead, so that's interesting. It's a bit of a solo, it's a bit of a Griffin rank moment there. It's so funny watching some of these old matches play before things were optimized, where it's just like, dang, that's what like people in Griffin are doing right now. And Grand Slam is still a very good ability, as we can see. It's still a very, very good ability. Mind's Eye's tap was only 40 seconds as opposed to 50, which is interesting. So, that's a thing. Now, Mercenary with 5 elbow pads. Let's see how he goes in for this rescue, because a Merc in this situation should only have to use 1 elbow pad. But I have a feeling like this Merc's gonna use up like 20 elbow pads, and I don't know why. I don't know, dude. It also needs to be said though, DX was back in this era, I believe maybe this was a little bit before his time, but DX was the best hunter in the world. So even if he's playing something like an off-meta pick, he was still the best, you know? So Mercenary does, yep, he used 2 elbow pads. The thing is, he elbow pads a way to prevent double downs, but it's just like, that just doesn't happen nowadays. It just doesn't. So we do see the Cowboy last of the Mind's Eye, which is really good. He avoided the Grand Slam there, drops on the Peeper right here, and that Grand Slam actually hits the Mind's Eye, which is pretty stupid if you ask me. Cowboy's gonna try to harass here. Will he get the harassment? This is back before the Cowboy adjustment, so he does actually heal if he does last of the Mind's Eye. Let's see if he gets it. DX drops at the perfect time. I don't know if that was reaction or prediction, but either way, beautifully done from DX there. But yeah, it's just like there's so many like little adjustments to keep track of, like Mercenary 5 elbow pads, 15-second delay. I think Explorer is mostly unchanged. And then the builds, obviously the builds are just in general are different. Cowboy Lasso still heals you, and I think this is still one tap Lasso Cowboy back in COA 3. I could be wrong. Actually, maybe not. I don't really remember. But yeah, it's just like, it's funny to see all the mercenaries like just kind of spam all their pads, because mercenaries have to be smart with their pads nowadays. They can't just spam them like they could back in these days. And that's just another reason why it was so Survivor-sided back in the day, was because Survivors just had too many resources. They just had way too many resources, like 5 elbow pad mercenary. And Cowboy does die to the Grand Slam here. In terms of ciphers, we can't really see what their progress is, unfortunately, but it looks like Mercenary is decoding mid, and the Explorer is here to try and rescue. And DX can't find him with a Peeper, because Peepers do not expose Explorer when he's tiny. So that's something. He knows the Explorer's coming in, though. That's why he's starting to start just slashing at some random grass, maybe, just to see if he gets lucky and finds the Explorer. But, yeah, I don't know if the Explorer has any pages. They still need an entirely new cipher, so it looks like they're kind of cooked here by DX's Lizard, which is pretty interesting to think about. He's probably going to go for a Grand Slam here. There's the Grand Slam. Cowboy gets instantly farmed, and Explorer eats the hit. So, yeah, I mean, that's just how things are in this day and age. I feel like, you know, you get farmed. It's just like that's just like a standard thing that would happen in rank. Or I feel like in tournament, there's just so many like heavy mind game situations. They're gonna have the Mercenary coming for the rescue this time. He does have more elbow pads to work with. He shouldn't even have these elbow pads nowadays, but of course, we're watching from a different era. He elbow pads into nothingness, goes to the Grand Slam, and hits the chair. DX with absolutely no patience whatsoever. That's kind of funny. Mercenary just playing body block here for a bit. He's gonna go for a Slamma-Jamma, and he gets it. He actually got the slam. He is extremely, extremely accurate with that slam. And I know I said this was Survivor-sided, but I mean, I feel like DX has kind of just been cooking them right now. He really has been cooking them. Oh, but they pop! They pop, and he has nothing to do. He has nothing to use. He had no like blink or any like boost. So, I mean, Mercenary will go down to detention, but it's not going to be a it won't be. Oh, weird. I also don't know if Lizard can cancel his jump early. Maybe he couldn't. I'm not sure. But it looks like it is going to be a 1 escape there. So the Explorer Cypher Rush was pretty good, but the Mind's Eye absolutely did nothing. That was an interesting match, that's for sure. All right, last match here from COA 3. We're going to be looking at a forward, Gravekeeper, Mechanic, and a Priestess betting out the BQ. So it's funny, I was trying to find a match that had a Dream Witch, and I was scrolling through this, and it's just BQ, 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 so Spider, BQ, BQ, BQ. It's just like nothing but straight BQ. Because this was her COA. Like, this was Bloody Queen's COA. COA 3 was just straight BQ, bro. Nothing but BQ. Oh, she was just so strong. Now, I don't believe COA 3 was when Witch was at her prime. I think COA 4 was prime Witch when Trump card got existed. I think that's when Trump card got existed. I think it was COA 4, not COA 5. I forget exactly. But yeah, forward, Grave, Mech, Priestess versus a Witch here. So, In terms of nowadays, I mean, these characters are all still decent, but they're not exactly super meta. Graves more of an anti-meta pick, not really a meta pick. Dang, main body is so fast. Oh my gosh, wait, was main body faster? This feels like fast for even main body. I don't really play Witch, but even then, that's interesting. I also don't know if this is before Witch had her main body icon thing. There's also a pallet there, haha, funny hospital. Dang, the COA 3 still had hospital with 2 windows, huh? That's kind of crazy. Okay, she's gonna break one of the one of the portals here. Priestess still chilling there. But having a priestess in birdcage actually seems so good because you can just have people enter in birdcage for free, which is very interesting. Patroller is gonna be the trait here. So this is Patroller only Dream Witch. Mech is getting nommed on by that Jerry. Now, do we know how to cancel Patroller bites? That's the big question here. Oh, she pallet stuns a leech while also canceling it. Oh, she didn't cancel that bite though. Don't vault that, don't vault that, don't vault that. She's waiting for her main body. That was actually smart. That was well played, that was well played. Oh, that was close. That was close, that was close. Okay, comes on through and double portal set up, so she was able to get quite a bit of distance there. But that was the main body patroller, so they're gonna have to use a different patroller here now. Setting up a leech onto the priestess here, so she's gonna have to move off of that and pick up a witch mark to start de-leeching herself here. I think, were leech marks the thing at this time? They were, right? How else are you supposed to delete? Oh, I guess, wait, no, that's mechanic just decoding, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if they were actually. I don't know how you got rid of your leech in the past, or if you even could. Obviously, you take the leech hit and then that'll go down like that, but I actually just don't know. Okay, well the bot is out there, so that's the first chair onto the mechanic here. But her bot is out there, so they're gonna be able to keep decoding. One cipher is done. Grave can come in here for this rescue. And we also have a forward, which usually ran the build of like the Tide Turner borrowed time with the knee jerk, so he was able to kite things out here a little bit. Priestess finishes the cipher right in front of that witch, and for some reason does not pick up the little witch mark. I'm pretty sure I saw a witch mark right there, but they didn't pick it up, which was interesting. Bot is trying to decode Shaq. She's trying to pressure Shaq. So the pressure is already looking pretty good. So the idea of Dream Witch is like already starting to come together here in COA 3. And this is GR as well. This is GR, obviously a really, really strong team. And I believe GR won COAs 1, 2, and 3, right? So I think they're up against the champions right now. Gravekeeper gonna be hiding down in basement there for some reason. Forward is here. You don't want that bot to die. That's gonna be a drop down hit onto the bot. I really don't know why they did that. I feel like you could have a forced attack recovery, but I guess it's fine. I don't know. I feel like they're just getting a little bit too greedy here. Letting the bot just freely decode that cipher. They really want to finish that cipher, huh? Oh, you are a bot. You are a bot. You are a bot. You vaulted right into a freaking follower like a bot. Oh, that is funny. Okay, they got the forward here. Priestess can still decode, but she didn't pick up a... She has no way of getting rid of her leeches. Wait, so this Dream Witch has 4 freaking followers right now, and she's not even, like, making use of it to the best of her ability, I feel like. I don't know. I don't really know about this one. We set up a Leechington, and we're gonna have the grave tread right there. Okay, that's fine. I don't really know what their ciphers are. Okay, they do... Wait, they are deleeching. What? Okay, I guess they can just deleech at any time. They don't even need a witch mark. That's interesting. Either that or the icon just doesn't show up on the UI. That very well could be it. Wait a minute. Oh, did Trump card already exist at this point? I guess it did, because she had Patrol and now she has Blink. Okay, I guess Trump card already exists by COA 3. I see, I see. Oh, hello there. That's interesting. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Or just die. No, that's fine. Why bother using an item when you could just die? Forward is here for some harassment. Is the witch ready for it though? That's the big question. I don't think that she is. The range of the leech is kind of far. Main body's all the way at Shack while the other thing's at Forest. So the range of the witch is pretty crazy right now. I don't feel like it's this good nowadays, right? If main body's at Shack, I don't think you can control anything that's in Forest, right? and gets a leech onto the priestess. I think like that priestess had that leech forever, dude. That are gonna try to leech forward. They actually do indeed de-leech forward. So no more leeches onto the field. They're gonna have to sell Grave actually. That's tough. Yeah, because like they have to heal and reset here. They can't rescue Grave. They have the ciphers, I think, because I'm pretty sure I heard one of the ciphers like at 50. Shack cipher definitely has a decent amount of progress at least. I'm not sure how much, but it has a decent amount. I really wish we could tell. We could actually, it's funny, we could tell in like the COA II matches, but we can't tell now because the bottom just only has the serves and we don't know the ciphers yet. But I mean, this is looking like pretty decent witch gameplay. It's like she's literally just pressuring down the ciphers with the main body, and it looks like they did sort of cipher lock themselves here. They know witch is here. There's the follower. They're not gonna move though. They make the heal off in time. And mind game. They don't drop the pallet. Okay, that's fine. Hit with main body there. Not great, not great. You definitely wanted that to be a follower or a leech hit there if you could. And I'm guessing the priestess is decoding the final cipher. I don't really know where she is, but I'm guessing that's what she's doing. Which is probably Shack, I'm guessing. She looks like she's decoding Shack. A stun from the forward there, decent stun. Wow, that was only like 10% ball, and he was stunned for like a whole second and a half. That's interesting. Ford used to be an actual good character, bro. This character actually used to like do something. Okay, I see priestess down the bottom left. The cipher is about 98. It's primed. They get the hit there. They pop. They take a while to register. Figure out that they did indeed pop. Sets up a leech onto the forward, and they do have some blinks up. So we actually might be able to see a win here from the witch if she's able to get like a double blink here. She's gonna have to keep pressure down 2 people at once though, which might make things a little bit trickier, but I think as long as she can blink well, she should be fine, hopefully. Priestess is gonna be able to ski daddle on out of there. Mech is still kind of stuck. What about forward? Where's forward at? I think forward makes it out, right? Does forward make it out? Ooh, okay, priestess is chilling there. Okay, got forced out. Forward's right here trying to de-leech. Drops the pallet right in front of her face. And pallet mind game again. Is he dead? I think he's dead actually. Okay, nope, not dead. But now he's sandwiched. He takes the vault, but she blinks. Beautiful blink from the witch. That's gonna end up being a win, I think. Cause isn't the mechanic still trapped? I think she is. Yeah, she's kind of stuck where she's at. There's not really anywhere she can go. She can go to the other gate, but the other gate's not open. She's gonna dig up a chest? What the heck? Why is she gonna dig up a chest? That's weird. I guess she can wait out detention. I mean, if she gets like a lucky elbow pad or something, she could actually just wait out detention and go to the gate. Oh, gets a pocket watch actually. Interesting, very interesting. The pocket watch icon used to look really different. That is a pocket watch, right? I'm pretty sure it's a pocket watch. Okay. I'm pretty sure with that, she should be able to make it to the gate without too much trouble. Gets the speed boost here, and pocket watch being used. No? Yes? Maybe? Wait, it's gone. Oh, she used it. Okay. Wait a minute. She can only use it one time? Really? Wait, what? That's weird. Pocket watch was only one use? Was that how it worked back in the day, or is that just because it's not officer? Oh wow, I saw the priestess portal still helping her out even though she's already dead. That's kind of insane. You don't make that, you're dead. Oh, detention's out. Wait, no, she makes that. She makes that. I didn't know detention was out. Okay, that's why she started booking it. Okay, they get a draw from that. They get a draw from that. That was well played from both sides, actually. That was actually a pretty engaging game, despite it being freaking COA 3. Alrighty, now we're moving on to watching some COA 4 matches. Now, COA 4, to my knowledge, the dominant hunters were, of course, Sculptor and Dream Witch, and I think Geisha was pretty good. I think it was mainly just Sculptor and Witch were like the two big ones, though. So they only get one serve ban. That's just saying mechanic. That kind of makes sense. Mech was still pretty good at this time. But it looks like what was it? Was that Mercenary, Explorer, somebody, and somebody? I wasn't paying attention to who the other two were, honestly. It was Explorer, Merc, Forward, Wildling. Wow, the decoding on this team is garbage. Oh my gosh. The decoding team is trash. Hold on, this is minus 30, 60, 25. Is that minus? That's minus 85% decoding? Holy moly, dude. Okay, but on COA 4, as you can see, they started stepping up their game because they started having like the ready up screen. They didn't have the builds on it quite yet. But I guess they had like these little introduction things before the match with like the COA 4 theme, which I guess is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen these in a while. I think I saw them like once or twice before, but it was a long time ago. So, you know, this is when they started adding in like these little cool introduction things, and honestly, they kind of looked better than some of the modern ones. I can't even lie. Now let's see here. Their ping is better now. They got 15 MS. Mercenary now has 4 elbow pads. That's right. He was nerfed, so he has 4 elbow pads instead of 5. So at least they're starting to balance things out here. Wildling just used his board thing. We can't really see what builds they have, unfortunately. But I guess I'll be able to tell maybe in COA 5, although I don't think I'll do COA 5 in this video. I guess they do have the ciphers, though. We see on the left side now we have a cipher vision. We don't see the percentages, though, so... Yeah, I mean, I guess they were just, like, working on making it better over time. Mercenary is going to get the chase here, and that is fine. Oh, wow. Wow, wait, hold on. Whoa, he's kind of... Oh my gosh, this Mercenary is getting cooked. Oh my gosh. He took 2 chips, like, instantly. And he's already used up 2 pads. I mean, that's the thing. Against the Sculptor, you really want to use, you really want to get distance as much as possible. But, geez, okay, there's the 3rd pad. Look at the decoding, though. This is garbage decoding. And, boom, that's the down. That's a really, really fast down on a Mercenary with no blink. And the ciphers are complete garbage. I don't know what's going on. One cipher is just at 5% for some reason. Oh, it's the Explorer. That's right. Hold on. I guess they have the Explorer. He has a 50% page. Okay. So all the ciphers are like at 50%. One's at like 60-ish while the first chair is happening. Yeah, this decoding is just super slow. Now, I do recall old meta was like bringing a lot of rescuers, right? I think like around this time, COA 4 and 5, the biggest thing was like bringing lots and lots of rescuers. Mercenary, Wildling forward. It was very common to have like a Merc Wildling combo, I believe, because... I mean, campy hunters were just really strong. Like Sculptor, her camp was just so good, and I guess like it's weird because the meta has now evolved into less rescuing and less support. It's weird. It feels like you know, COA has just kind of gone through phases. Identity 5 in general has gone through phases. I'm not entirely really sure what COA 1 and 2 are all about. I feel like that was more just balanced, or it was just Seer, Kite support, Priestess Kite support, Mech Decode, Mercenary Rescue. I feel like that was relatively balanced. But I feel like COA's 4 and 5 were heavily rescue-based in terms of Survivor gameplay. That Mercenary's dying really slow, by the way. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Yeah, Mercenary also used to have a very, very, very long chair time. I believe he only has a 10% buff on his chair time, but yeah, in the past, he was like an officer chair, basically. So he had long chair time plus snooze. He's sitting on that chair forever, dude. Just another reason why they brought the triple rescuer, because so much time is being bought. Like, hold on, wait, what the heck? Wait, he's dying so incredibly slow. It's already been 3 minutes. Didn't he go down at like 1 minute and 10 seconds? So almost for 2 minutes, that Mercenary has just been like on the chair. Wait, is it really that long? Oh my gosh. Dude, that Merc is on the chair forever. Oh my gosh. Mercenary used to be broken, bro. Think back in COA 1 and 2 when you had... Is that why, like, we saw Mercenary bleed out earlier? Because they just figured, hey, it's easier than... Wow, that was risky. Okay. This is actually kind of crazy. I can't lie. This is actually kind of insane to me. How long Mercenary's chair time was. Oh my gosh. And they really thought he was a balanced character. Like, they gave him so much, dude. Like, it's weird because Mercenary has so many abilities. He has so many debuffs, like the healing and decoding. But he has the delayed damage, elbow pads, long chair time, faster vaulting. Like, he's just such a weird character. Uh-oh. Oh, you didn't get it. You went for it, though. You went for it. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. Going for a crazy blink right there. You still will get the hit here. Yep, there's the hit. Flywheel, of course, did not exist at this point. What the heck? There was a pallet here? Oh, I never knew that. Wait, fact used to even be even more broken. What the heck? I actually never knew that. Oh. That's, interesting. I never knew there was a pallet there. Huh. I guess even Leo's used to be even stronger. That's kind of crazy. Interesting. I mean, that pallet's dummy strong. Wait, that's just 2 god pallets back to back. Why would they add that? No, that makes sense why they took that out. That's literally just 2 god pallets in a factory loop. And then you get a window as well. Nah, that makes sense to take that out, bro. That's kind of OP. All right, here's the Wildling. Not getting on his board for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't get on his board. Well, now he has to somehow get to the chair. Wait, why the heck is she able to keep up with the board? Wait, what the? Oh my gosh! Wait, was Wildling board just slower? He felt so slow. The Cypher's primed. But the Wildling can't get the rescue. They have to just pop. Force basic. Boom, pop. Pop. Oh, they got the rescue. Never mind. Okay. I guess Explorer left the thing to get the rescue. I guess this is fine, because now that just have to come rescue Wildling. They're gonna heal up forward, and then Explorer, I guess, is gonna go rescue, because he can approach the chair without being seen, potentially. And then forward's gonna pop, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. Huh. Well, yeah, I mean, this is just showing, this is just a perfect example of just, I guess, Sculptor being the stronger, more dominant hunter in this meta. But it was still, like, more balanced, I guess you could say, because Survivors still had a lot of advantages. I mean, you saw that mercenary chair time, bro. Like, you saw that, bro, right? And yeah, Sculptor just proving to be an absolute beast at full presence. Like, nobody can do anything to her at full pres. Her full pres is just so strong. Full pres. Explorer went down, yep. It's so hard to dodge full pres statues, dude. It really is. And this is like this is the championships, by the way. This isn't like the finals or anything, but this is global finals. So, or group stage, whatever you want to call it. So, these are the best of the best. I mean, this is Team GR, by the way, who won COA 1, 2, and 3. I don't think they won COA 4, though. I forget who won COA 4. I think it was it Wolves? I don't remember, actually. I feel embarrassed to say I forgot. But I know GR won 1 through 3. So these are basically the previous champions, and they're kind of getting cooked to this Sculptor, even though they have the Cypher Prime. Okay, I guess they're on the Prime Cypher. Wildling pops it once he sees that chisel. And it looks like they're going to be able to get a draw here. But I can't help but wonder if it was just because of Mercenary Chair Time being stupid. Because, like, that was pretty dumb, how long that Merc was on the chair. Like, I almost want to go back in the video and just see how long he was on that chair for. Because he had long chair. He probably had snooze on his Persona Web, if that was even a thing at this point. Sculptor misses a blink like a freaking Manticore hunter. That's interesting. I feel like we don't really see miss blinks like that. But yeah, see forward having the knee jerk thing, because again, flywheel wasn't a thing, and then the knee jerk was still separated from broken windows, so he was still able to get that. And it is going to be a draw for round 1. So, I mean, yeah, I guess both sides fighting pretty hard there. I just really don't know why Mercenary's chair time was that long, bro. That was completely unbalanced. All right, next match, we're watching COA 4. We're watching X-Rock versus B4U. As you can see, we have Leg, Schmitty, Paul, and Roland out here. They all look a little bit different than they do nowadays. Schmitty looks like he's seen some things he really shouldn't have seen. Oh boy, but as you can see, they're not on the stage because I believe they weren't able to go in person. I think they had, like, yeah, so you can see them back over here. They're playing from their homes, it looked like. Actually, the more I look at this, are they in the same building? I really don't know where they are. I don't know, because the thing is, I don't know if they're playing from home because the ping would be trash. I don't think that they are. So they might be there, but in a different building. I honestly don't know. It's just strange that they all have white rooms. Anyways, it is going to be another Galatea game here. We've got a Priestess forward, Seer, and Mercenaries team. They're betting out Mechanic once again. This time they're playing on Ever Sleeping Town. This should be a pretty fun match. So we got Schmitty on forward. Now, I know in the past, there was always jokes made around Schmitty's forward where apparently he would just flop sometimes. And that's a bit unfortunate, I guess. I think we had Leg on Priestess, Paul on Seer, and then Roland on the Mercenary. So, and that kind of makes sense. I do feel like nowadays, I feel like if it were, or I know Paul has left RVL, but if they were still on the same team, I feel like the roles would be swapped, where Paul would likely be on forward, because I feel like Paul is more of a support kite, whereas I feel like Schmitty is more of just a regular kite player. Roland, obviously the rescuer of the team, and then Leg is kind of like the all-rounder kiter as well. I think Schmitty said at one point he thought Leg was like the best kiter on the team, which is kind of insane to think about. Just because like Leg doesn't have much of like a social media presence, so like it's just not really often that we get to see Leg do like, we don't really get to see Leg make content on like, you know, the kites that he could potentially be having if he is the best on the NAU server, as Mr. Schmitty claims. So we do see some beautiful support here from Leg, the Priestess, setting up the portal into Graveyard to get Paul in there. And oh, where are you? You're like on a little, you're literally on a little tree. Oh, what timing? Look at that. That's actually some really nice timing. Gets on the tram for free, and Galatea also gets on the tram. Fun fact, I didn't know this until recently. If you're a lawyer, you can actually see the this will be in a future video later. You can actually see her wheelchair below her. It's actually really funny. The wheelchair is rendered like 50 feet below the ground. Paul's gonna run out here into the open. Oh, okay, no owl. Surprising. I thought he was gonna owl there. He's kind of just running out here into the open, which kind of makes sense against a Sculptor. I mean, I don't really know how the Sculptor meta was, but I do understand why you'd run out in the open here, because it's harder to hit the statues. You see an owl. Oh, okay. It looked like Afu maybe tried to bait the owl there, but not quite. Oh, okay. Paul's still trying to get distance here. He's still stuck running out into the open. This is likely going to go down here, though. Oh, Paul! Oh my gosh, the tram. Was that his goal all along? No way, right? No way. Oh! Okay, teleporting to Leg now. Interesting. No longer wants to chase the Seer. I mean, Paul was not close to a... Oh, that's unfortunate. Paul was nowhere close to an owl. Oh my gosh, the tram again. No way, right? Oh, Leg goes down to a statue. I was about to say, if Leg was able to get on the tram, if they were saved by the tram 3 times, bro, that would have been insane. Okay, but this is looking like a much better start from the previous game. I mean, obviously that wasn't B3 last time, but now we got Schmitty out here. Schmitty's gonna have to go for this rescue. He does have wanted order, or it's either Schmitty or Mr. Roland. Looks like Schmitty's gonna back off and Roland's gonna come on in here. With is the case closed mercenary skin or something? Okay, looking at the mercenary. Okay, how are we gonna get this rescue, Mr. Roland? Okay, a few statues. Oh, careful! Eee, he got the rescue, and there's the instant farm. Relatively well done from Roland. I mean, he took half health and like immediately went down, but Sculptor's camp is just so gosh darn scary, and we're gonna see Leg die off in a corner over here with the Titaner just to buy as much time as possible. Thinking about where to die. Okay, that's fine. And will Schmitty come to harass? Let's see. Schmitty is probably gonna harass here. Let's see. Oh, he's not gonna make it though. He won't make it in time. He might stun on chair actually. Let's see. Schmitty's gonna stun on chair. Schmitty gaming. There we go. And free rescue. Nice work, nice work. Drop the pallet. Whoa, why drop the pallet on the same side? Okay, that's interesting. Oh my gosh, the spam and another stun there from Schmitty. Okay. I mean, Schmitty's forward's kind of cooking a little bit here. A portal. Yo, be careful, Afu, not again. Woo! You can't outrun that one, dude. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not again, bro. Not again. Oh, and there's Schmitty. Drops the pallet, okay. And get onto the tram. Paul is here to support. Oh, no support. Wait, there. Dude, Beef, are you kind of cooking right now, I gotta say. But the full press statue, and Paul's just being an NAEU seer moment to try and stalk and get an owl. He actually got an owl right there, okay. But, yeah, unfortunately, Leg is now dead on chair. So they can probably go for a draw here. I mean, they still have a good amount of items. Cyberprox isn't stellar, but Paul still has an owl. Roland still has 2 elbow pads. Schmitty still has like 45% ball, so they can make this happen. They can make this happen. They have to keep working on the ciphers, though. They have to get these ciphers done somehow. The only issue is Afu brought a really aggressive build with that TP, and that's going to be a little bit scary here. Toss out the chisel, doesn't get anything there. Paul's just going to feed Tinnitus here. Looks like Roland has been working on that cipher at mid. And whatever other cipher they have is their last one. It's at like 80%. So they gotta find a way to finish that one up somehow. Paul's gonna take the kite here. Has the owl to work with. He's gotta be really careful. Try and force basic with the owl. Oh, Paul, be careful. No owl? Oh, that was so close, dude. Maybe he's trying to save it for endgame. Wait, hold on. Getting very greedy. Oh, Schmitty. Schmitty, that was risky, buddy. That was risky. Oh, boy, that was risky. Okay. He's running out of the range. Oh my gosh, he actually just used all the ball to run out of the range to get chipped anyway. Oh boy, that's kind of crazy. Okay, now if Schmitty can live here long enough, maybe might give him a few statues. Schmitty, no, that's tough. He's gonna have to get rescued now. So they can prime the Cypher. I think it should be Roland to come in for rescue. Paul can go to the Cypher. Well, wait, the Cypher's right here though, isn't it? Okay, how are we supposed to do this? They can draw this. They're gonna have to use a decent amount of resources, I feel like. Roland has to come in here and rescue Schmitty while Paul has to prime the Cypher. It's like 9. If they rush it, they can maybe make it. The issue is I don't know if they all have borrowed time. I feel like Schmitty might not have it. Okay, Paul gave Roland the owl. They have to pop that Cypher. Schmitty has to get... Oh, dear. Can they pop? Can they pop? Can they pop? I don't think they can pop in time. Oh, wait. They got greedy. They got greedy. I think Afu should have just... They shouldn't have done that. They should have just picked up Schmitty. Roland has one more elbow pad. This is actually the last person you want to chase because there's the last elbow pad. And now he gets to this 11 area where I think both pallets? No, one pallet is still there. Okay. No exit gate has been touched yet. Roland's doing a pretty good job here dodging these statues. What? No. No, that's a scam. There's no way. With Mercenaries vaulting speed? No way, dude. That's a scam. All right, Paul drops both the pallets down below. And there's the TP. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Why does Paul look so slow? Is that just me? Paul feels really slow. Oh my gosh, dude. The triple down. Jeez. Dude, Afu is so aggressive, I gotta say. Afu is playing so aggressively. With the just TP. Like, was that like 5 TPs in this entire game? I feel like it was. It was at least 4. Sheesh. Okay, do they make the gate? I don't think that they do, actually. Schmitty's dead on chair. Roland is not dead on chair, I don't think, but he's got to be careful. Roland. You ran right into that one, bruh. Oh my gosh. He actually ran into that. Dang, dude. They couldn't clutch up in the end game. That's tough. I feel like they did pretty good though. I feel like the early game and the mid game was good. They kind of just messed up toward the end. And also Paul just looked really slow. I don't know why. Like I know he had 2 owls, so he vaulted slower, but well, I mean if that debuff wasn't a thing, but I feel like he was like dropping pallets and even walking slow as well. Dang. Well played from both sides. Moving on to the next match. I don't know why Sprinter's so up close to the camera. We're also watching the previous match in this thing, but I wanted to see Sprinter play his witch. Yo, he's so close to the camera. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, yeah, Sprinter's playing witch here. One of, if not the best witch in the world. I'm kind of curious to see how his witch played back in COA 4 here. But it's going to be Seer, Merc, Mech, and Forward. So a pretty similar team swapping out Mech for Priestess. It just seemed like Seer, Mercenary, and Priestess Mech was always like, they were just the meta. They were the survivors for like COAs 1 through like 5 or something, bro. It was always them. And even nowadays, those 3 characters, especially Seer, Priestess, and Merc, are like the classic meta characters. Like they're always gonna be good. Maybe not as strong as they used to be in the past, but they're always going to be good. Anyways, here we go. Let's see what Sprinter can cook up here in COA 4 versus X-Rock, which I believe is no longer... Yeah, they're no longer a team. I do remember the name X-Rock quite a few times. I feel like... I know they disbanded. I feel like people from X-Rock formed another team, but I don't really remember. I don't really recognize any of these names unless they were changed up or something. I don't really recall. They need to do more cool animations like this though. Like this one was really cool actually. Honestly I don't remember what COA 7's was, even though I watched every COA match. That's kind of embarrassing actually. No, I'm pretty sure if I saw it again I would remember it. I'm kind of curious to see what COA 8 is gonna be actually. Guess we'll have to see. All right, Sprinter, let's see what we got here. Rockin' the worn clothes skin as he always does when he plays Witch. Now let's see here. Mech spawning up in the 2-story area here. The bot is just out here. I guess Sprinter's gonna take some time to kill the bot first. Try to find out the mechanic. Where did she go? And does she not have that debuff yet? Oh no, I think... Oh my gosh, does she not? When you kill the bot, did it not alert where she is? No way, right? Okay, well, this is gonna be... Is that Seer? I'm pretty sure that's Seer with the COA III skin. Taking kite here first. Here comes the main body patroller. Jerry. It's Jaren's time. Okay, he vaults in. Gets a hit there with main body. Oh, Sprinter! Why is everybody getting hit by the tram today? And also, why is every gosh darn pallet in this game dropped? You see this? They like dropped every pallet over there. Sheesh. Okay, Seer's getting a ton of distance though, but Spencer's about to have 2 leeches just like on this guy. Immediately. Look at how fast they're coming in, bro. I give him like 10 seconds and those leeches are here, bro. They are here. Cypher's looking pretty decent from the other side. There's another pallet drop, auto pallet drop. And here comes another auto pallet break. Swap into good owl. Spencer not wasting his attack recovery here. The tram isn't here. He might be able to take some time and kill the bot real quick. Nope, doesn't look like it. Another patroller. Oh yeah, I forgot owl lasted 10 billion years. Here we go. Let's do that. Still not killing the bot, which is kind of crazy. I would have killed the bot personally. Like, that's just free Cypher's gone if you do that. Seer will go down. You get this hit. And then kill the bot. Kill the bot, Spencer. Kill the bot. Yeah, Spencer. Kill that bot. Kill that bot, Spencer. I would have killed that bot way earlier. That bot got way too much free decoding. I don't even care, bro. You only waste like 4 seconds going after it. And you can just have the leech continue going after the Seer there. I don't know. That's just me, though. Okay, that was interesting. I don't know what that was all about. So, yeah, not great in terms of ciphers. That was basically a 400% cipher kite, which is really bad for Sprinter at least. That kite was just way too long, and he could have killed that bot way sooner, which would have led to way less decoding. But yeah, this is just the power of Mechanic. I mean, Mechanic, the Cypher Rush was just so stupid. And Mercenary, it looks like he's trying to finish up the Cypher before even coming in for the rescue. Cancels the elbow pad with the Patroller. But does that Patroller actually do anything here? Does it really do anything? Let's see. Elbow pad. There's the swing. Max Berserk. No double down got at all. And that's a hit. Good work from Spencer. Gets a pallet stun there. At best, he's getting a draw from this, though. At best, he's getting a draw. He can pressure. He has to pressure this Cypher right here with a leech. He really has to. Alright, he's just keeping main body right here, it looks like. So anybody who wants to touch this just immediately gets leeched. Seer gonna just drop himself right down in front of the tram here. And Spencer's gonna leech the Mercenary while waiting. So that's at least good. Is the Mercenary gonna... The Mercenary's still gonna force a Cypher, though. He's okay with eating the hit. Oh my gosh, he's actually okay with eating the hit. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Okay, he hits the Mercenary. Can Mercenary... He's either gonna force... He's gonna force the Cypher. Wow, okay. Oh, but no, but the forward's here. With another set of Tide. Oh. Bruh. That hit the forward. Oh, no, Sprinter. You're gonna need that trump card, bro. Trump card existed, right? It, like, definitely existed at this point. You gotta use that blink, bro. You gotta swap to blink. It's the only way. Sprinter, please. You gotta get the draw, man. Gonna chair the Mercenary, but you gotta kill that dead on chair serve. He's so far from you. Alright. At least we get Mercenary here. I mean, that's gonna be something. There should be a chair right here. Yes, there is. Yeah, Sprinter's control of which was even good back then, bro. It was. I feel like he's definitely gotten way better, though, but, like... He's not even chasing the right guy. What happened to the Seer? Where'd the Seer go? The mech is here for the rescue. Gets a hit on the Mechanic. Everybody's injured. As long as... Oh, there's the blink. Sprinter! Oh, thank goodness for mech's trash vaulting, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. He is, like, actually doing so well for this endgame. But the witch marks are out. And they're gonna... He's gonna start losing some map pressure soon because they're about to start de-leeching like crazy. There's the blink to get past the tram. There's a leech onto the Mechanic. Okay. He's got this follower over here. They're starting up a new Cypher as well. He's got to start pressuring down that one Cypher. Start extending out these followers here. Yeah, Seer's on the last. Finds out the forward. Blink is up on that leech. I mean, this is looking decent. He can blink down this forward here. Let's see. Beautiful blink. And the forward tried to do a blink break with the football, but Spencer was just too quick. Well played indeed. And nobody can even rescue. Oh, but Spencer was distracted by that. And now the Mechanic goes free. Gotta break that pallet. They're waiting underneath the tram. The tram is actually helping out people so much in this entire match. There's the mercenary. Final elbow pad used. Spritzer has pretty much depleted the entire team of its resources. No owl. Only forward has items left. Is he gonna go check the other Cypher? He might go check the other Cypher and go after Seer here, because Seer, again, is dead on chair. If he's able to at least get Seer dead on chair, Spritzer is actually doing... Oh my gosh, Spritzer was doing so good in this match, dude. No wonder, dude. He sees it. He knows that's Seer. He has to know that's Seer. There's no way, right? There's no way. He has to know. It's primed, though. Oh, he left it. He let it get primed. Okay. Hit the mercenary. And now I guess they're going to just rush the Cypher, maybe. You got to go after that Seer. He's gonna farm an owl. He's gonna farm an owl. They're gonna rush it. No, Sprinter! No, you were so close. You were so close. You were so close, Sprinter. What do you even do in this situation? Are you gonna pop in front of your face? He's gonna try to chair the mercenary, but they just pop in front of his face. Yeah, they didn't give him the chance. Oh no, Sprinter! He was so close, dude. If he just didn't lose track of that Seer, I guarantee you, bro, it was not gonna be this bad. That's a drop down hit on the mercenary there, but I don't know what he can do to salvage this match. He can make it a draw, but oh man, it's gonna be tough. None of his leeches are in the right spots. Is this gonna be a 1? This might just be a 1 actually. Oh no. Oh no, Sprinter, you were so close, dude. Okay, no, he can get the forward down. He's got blink. He's got blink. He's got blink. He can get the forward down. He has to try to get the forward. That's his last chance, is getting the forward down. Come on. Come on. Oh no, the owl! Where'd he get that? Oh no, the owl. Okay, gets the merc down. And forward didn't deleach, but it's probably primed though. It's close. Come on, Sprinter. I know you can get this draw. Make it a draw. Come on. Seer's trying to open up the other gate. There's the forward. I don't know if he the forward has so much ball though. If he doesn't blink, it's over. Okay, forward's pretty far. He gets one person out of the game. Detention's almost out too. Oh no, he didn't get it that time. He didn't get it that time. There's no way. Wait, but there's a leech right here. There's a leech right here. Oh, it died. Oh no, it died. Oh no, that's a 3. Because they left. Oh, Sprinter, that's tough. That's tough. That is tough. Dang, dude. His witch is so good, but like he just lost track of the Seer. If he didn't lose track of the Seer, that was definitely a win. The amount of pressure that he applied in the late game was insane, dude, but he just couldn't get the Seer down in time. Oh, that is tough. That is tough indeed. Well played, though. Once again, well played from both sides. Anyways, gamers, that is going to be all for today. Just thought it would be fun to take a look at some old COA matches. You know how it be. COA is, you know, like I said at the start, somewhat around the corner. So getting to look at some of the old meta is a little bit fun to see where we are nowadays. Maybe we could take a look at some 5 and 6 ones later. I don't really want to watch any 7 ones because 7 was literally just like Opera Gamekeeper, and I watched every single one last year. So yeah. But maybe we'll take a look at 5 and 6 some other time. I don't really know. Maybe not. We'll have to see. But either way, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.